All right. Well, we're going to do part two now of my pickup slash gifts. And it'll probably be three parts because I cut that last one a little shorter. I promise this time I will not get emotional, even though I think any gift is crazy nice and just somebody thinking about you just makes you feel warm and fuzzy. But Dave picked up this on the floor. He picked up some for most of us in the house. I think he saw something we liked and he picked it up. Han Solo. I saw these on the floor. They're pretty cool. And on the back, I really love the picture on the back better. But yeah, that was really cool, like gold foil. And then he brought us Beckett's or magazines, and he brought me this Beckett. You're like, why did he bring you Deion Sanders? He didn't. On the back, Johnny Bench, Pete Rose, and Tony Perez. Beautiful picture. We I had just got in um, some magazine frames, so this will be getting hung up in my personal museum I have going here. So love this picture. I think this year is some type of anniversary of the eight with their big ring machine. So uh, love that. Love those. Thank you, Dave, for that. And I'm just going to go right down the line here. I'm going to break it up, and you'll see how I'm going to do it later. So I did buy a case of hockey, and I'm going to show you now. And I got some silver packs with it, and I did hit a couple of autos. Uh, so I have that one, and that one I believe was out of like 30 or something like that. And this one was out of 50 or 60. Or no, I was all the way around 50 or 60. This one's out of 30, and I got two of them. So very happy. And then because I did buy a case of metal hockey, I got what they call a gold pack, which is a guaranteed auto. And out of 10, I got uh, Patrick Waugh, which I was ecstatic about. I mean, just, beautiful card. Really like it. Patrick Waugh, just, I don't have an auto of him. Just one of the great goaltenders of all time. And so happy to have that. So to go into my autograph collection. And then I did get, silver packs, like I was saying, plus a free silver pack in my VIP. So this was all the cards, nothing huge in it. Just their standard. Upper Deck has hockey. They had MJF for wrestling, and they had like some soccer, some volleyball. Nothing huge in here. So I was a little upset they didn't do like their Gretzky's and Tiger Woods. Usually I get one of them in the silver packs, but they did not. So did get that. Did buy a case of. Also bought a case, which I already knew I was going to do. The metal was kind of a spur of the moment thing. That would be going against like my plan was for, and I'll be going over that on a later date. How close I stayed to my PC, or did I go off the grid a little bit? So, but I did. I already made it when they had the black chrome tops, black chrome Star Wars. I knew I was going to buy a case. You get three cards and an auto, in case auto, and the best way to do that is get a case if you can afford it. I was blessed enough to be able to afford it. I did get some silver packs for those. So that would be for the and this is All Star Wars. Baseball was sold out every day. I was unimpressed with the baseball lineup they had anyway. Uh, I did try to get Panini, uh, but I didn't like those packs either. I wasn't going to buy something just to buy it. It had to like have some meaning. I was going to break down and get a couple of boxes of football. Uh, they were having problems with their card reader, and so I just took his assign and didn't get anything. Next is so this is some more freebies that I got in the front with my VIP. This was the national freebies. This was from Humongous Protective Stuff. They had some cards there. I kind of dug them. I know Mike did too. He got a Scott Rowland, so I was digging that too. This was the upper deck free pack, so at VIP. So I did get my Tiger Woods there, Jordan, Gretzky, and this was the Panini free pack. So all football until the last one. So I was happy to get that, and then my other free pack there. So that was all my freebie if you're looking down in the corner, because I did buy the VIP package. So that was all the stuff that came with the VIP package. And they didn't have a very good package for like the so-called free autos. I saw a couple, but I just didn't want to waste my time in the autograph area. And I tried to get Dwight Gooden, and it was too late on Sunday. I think they planned it that way. He was the last one, and I had to get Mike to the airport. The line was still there when we left, and it was 30 minutes left in the show. So I was like, no way. And then this one right here, I was really – first off, I'm going to say it again. I've been speaking about this quite a bit with four collectors. I thought they did an awesome job with their trade night, with what they had, what was given to them. They did it through the national. So they just gave them an area for in the other trade night that was already happening, which all of us thought that was kind of but they did the best that they could with what they had. And I don't know where they go from here, or if they try to get their own trade night somewhere else. I don't know. But they did a good job. They had giveaways. You signed up and you got like a free spin, and the free spin gave me like a 84 or 85 Fleer. I don't know. We were all open up. An 80-something Fleer pack is what I got, mid-80s. Nothing to write home about. Just stuck them in a box. But this, they gave you a free vintage card. They go, it's a free vintage card. I wasn't thinking much of it. And I sat down and I was like, holy shit, it's Manny Sanguillen. I'm a catcher guy. I get a catcher, a great catcher, Manny Sanguillen, played with Roberto Clemente on some pretty good Pirates teams, and he was pretty damn good himself. So I was ecstatic, and it's in excellent shape. The corners are a little dinged, but man, what card from that time frame isn't? And man, I was really happy. So thank you guys for that. Thank you again for putting that together. For me and some other people, it was almost like a hangout. I did walk around. I almost pulled a trigger and talked to somebody about a trade. I'm not big on that stuff. It's really not for me. But I really enjoyed it. So thank you again, guys, for that. And, I've heard a lot about the wristbands and the lines. Uh, I have to say that the guys for Four Corners were looking out for the YouTube community, making sure we had wristbands for their thing. Uh, and also, so once we got our wristbands, I didn't really wait in line because getting a wristband guaranteed you in. So we just kind of hung out and, sat around, me, Dave, Mike. Uh, so Mike O had a media press pass, so he could go straight upstairs uh, to use that. He got some footage, and he was letting us know what was going on. And once the line got low, we walked right up, and it was good to go. So I really do appreciate that card. It just meant like, hey, you were supposed to be here. I don't believe in a lot of that, but it just did. Now this was in our VIP as well. Somebody came up to Mike Fabian and offered $10 for his, and he goes, "Well, I left it at home. I'll bring it tomorrow." The guy gave him his number to text him, and I'll sell it to you for $10. Well, he looks it up on eBay, and they're going for like $60. So he was like, "Screw you!" So, I don't know, but so, and it said head to the booth 551 to learn more on to swap for a sports card. I didn't do that. I just kept the stickers. I haven't opened it yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't really understand this at all. It's not a TCG. It is. I don't know. But they were selling it was Chrome boxes there going for $600 in some of the places. I was like, holy crap. So I still don't understand it. The only time I really hear about Gary Vee and friends is at the show. It's not something that I really hear about. Oh, I do want to say I went to the Chicago game, and they had sneaker night. So we got me and Ed both got shoelaces by Crown Royal. So a lot of advertising, a lot of things in these shoelaces. So I don't know what to do with them. But something to hang on to for my WNBA. Don't know if I'll ever go to a WNBA game again, but there you have it. Man, the thumbnail. I should have cleaned my thumbnail. I'm going to save that one for the next one. This one will be saved for tomorrow. There. I did buy at a table some old stuff here, like Toys R Us baseball. I think this was 80. What's that? 89, I believe it was. Is when I was looking at this. Can't see it right now. My eyes are a little shot tonight. Let's see here if I can stand that back up. Hopefully I don't go too terribly long with this. So baseball rookies, Toys R Us. I love these. I just remember going to all the stores, World Wars, Toys R Us, KB toy stores. What else? Nichols, if you had a Nichols around, Roses. It seemed like everybody in the 80s had these little complete collections. So I'm trying to remember why I picked this one up. I can't remember. It's got Greg Jeffries. Yeah, so it's 89. Roberto Kelly. I'm looking at Toys R Us one. And this other one has Gary Carter in it. This has Gary Sheffield in it too, as well. So some cool rookies, or not really rookies. Some of them rookie-ish is what they are. So next with this one, Superstars of Baseball. from KB Toy Stores. Just another great. And I'll probably keep those in their boxes, just something to have, childhood memorabilia. I did buy several. So I bought some. Let me see if I can't find a good representation of. Well, let's go with this one first. If I can, looking for the right card. So I bought some Mork and Mindy cards, packs, still sealed. Opened them. I mean, they were a couple of bucks. I should have kept one sealed, but I didn't. So I had a good time. I want to look for one to get graded, just so I can have something to keep. And then the rest, I'll just keep in my non-sports box. I like to keep this stuff around. And man, if anybody remembers her, Michelle Pfeiffer, as Catwoman, tops for that one. I think it's Batman Forever. And then I got the Stadium Club versions of it. And again, I'm going to find a couple examples. That one right there is going to probably be my example to get graded for that particular one. So just some beautiful cards. Here's another one here. The Stadium Club ones. But it doesn't say Stadium Club on the front, so I don't know what's going on with that. It says it on the back. But yeah, picked up some of that. No need to go through all of them. Just know that I got them. If you look down in the corner, hold them up. Nice stack here of those. And then next, I'm going to go through. I want to do something comparative shopping, right? Book or going through boxes compared to buying out of display cases. So first off is just some autograph fodder I got for Dwight Gooden. So I got them for the show again. Didn't get it autographed, but I will be hanging on to these to get them autographed. He's at all the shows. I might go to Philly later. I might go to Chantilly. I might just hold on to the National next year, whatever. So I'll hang on to those for just that. I do have something else back there that's a little bit bigger. But if y'all will hang in there with me, and we're going to go through this rather quickly. So Piazza Prism on the Topps Chrome Platinum. And I'm not going to go through them all. Topps Chrome Pete Alonso, Stadium Club, a little prism, not prism. Yeah, that's a prism there. Greatness Loading. I've never seen that one. I got that from Bowman. Love team cards. Just a sucker for team cards. Prism Topps Chrome Platinum. Geesh, I'm having a tough time. I have not seen this card either. I got the Ronnie Mauricio rookie. This one here I have, but I forgot how cheap it was. Picked it up anyway. I know I have it. I kept going. Do I get it? Why not? Topps Chrome. I don't think. Yeah, this is just a plain Mike Piazza Platinum. Hojo Gold. Winner. A Mike Piazza. I think that's an all-star stamp down there. Don't have that one. Pete Alonso Titans. Pretty sure I have it, but love the card. David Wright Mojo Silver Pack. Pete Alonso Black 86. 2020 Gary Carter Pink Don Ross. The Rookies Optic Pete Alonso. And some of these I might have had, but I was like, I'm not going to sit there and look for $1 card, and then I got discounts. Topps Rainbow David Wright. Pete Alonso Chrome 88. Pete Alonso Chrome. I just love that. And you'll see, I mean, I got 2 sepias just because. Another David Wright silver packs. Yeah, I'm picking up stuff that I already have. I don't know if it's the same one. David Wright gold out of Archives. Diamond King out of Don Russ of red. And you'll just see, I mean, y'all know what I PC, the guys that watch this channel, or if you don't, you'll see. Rob Van Dam, the whole effing show, letting you know right there. One of the most beautiful women ever to grace a ring. Trish Stratus, also good at her job. Flexi Lexi, he was one of my favorite wrestlers. Bailey, one of my favorite heels, and also good people, and also everything in between. And that's a kaleidoscope, I believe, by Select. Thank you, Taker. I did not have that one. Taker is my favorite all-time wrestler. Maurice. I love the Miz and Maurice show. I think they're great. Undertaker entrance. And then I hit up, and these are all out of boxes now, and I'll get to a point. This might be a long one. Jake McCarthy from Virginia, auto, on-card auto. Jack Cayu from Virginia, on-card auto. Brandon Lau from Virginia, on-card auto. Josh Lau. Josh Lowe from Virginia, auto. Sean Doolittle, University of Virginia, on-card auto. Adam Hells Hazley, on-card auto, University of Virginia. Nate Lowe from Virginia, on-card auto. Him and Josh are, I think, brothers, if I remember correctly. Justin Upton from Virginia, played Little League Baseball with David Wright. Howard Johnson. I love Howard Johnson's one of my favorite Mets. Probably top 5 Met for me. Of course, David Wright, Pete Alonso, Piazza, Hojo, Gary Carter, probably Keith Hernandez, and that probably not in that order because Gary Carter is my number 1, but you know what I'm saying. So another Hojo, and I was gonna go back to this table. This guy, I hit him up last year. This was day 1, Wednesday. I believe I was the first person to hit his table up that probably was a paying customer. So these are just all Hojos. Again, out of a box. Oh. So I have pretty much the whole Howard Johnson Hojo run of tops, and then some other cards I really liked. And I want to tell you like how these fit into my PC. Just our BJ Upton or Melvin from Virginia, Justin Upton's brother. Then Frank Thomas, where I get 35 from. Pete Alonso, I believe that is the metallic. Frank Thomas. These are just cards out of a box cards. All these Frank Thomases, just, you know, I know it's not focusing every time, but you get the idea. This Piazza. And I only get Piazza in the Mets uniform, unless it's his rookie card. Frank Thomas, or Ronnie Mauricio, rookie I didn't have. Bobby Witt that I didn't think I had. Bobby Witt is kind of starting to be one of my PCs. Like I don't have a lot of him, and I don't go out of my way, but Dollar Box saw it. Kyle Teal from University of Virginia. Uh, Now this is one you're gonna be like, what the heck? Alejandro Kirk. I don't PC him. I PC catchers though. Rookie card. This dude is a beast. Catcher for Toronto Blue Jays. He's a machine. He catches all the time, and he hits. He can hit not high average, but he does his job. And he's just a short, pudgy dude. He's a good guy. Singa Black rookie card. So that's one of my cards that I would sit there and go, wasn't on my radar, wasn't a PC, but still kind of, it does fit what I do. Again, Yadier Molina, I got that for my catcher binder. Everything I love. Awesome catcher, one of the best arms behind the plate, great at calling the game, timely hitting, and then leader, and it is in his full gear. David Wright, so we came to the conclusion that's his XRC, even though it says, I believe, something about a rookie card. But we had a debate between all of us in the house, and that was our conclusion. Tell me I'm wrong, Victor, but I believe that's what that is. I have it also graded. Frank Thomas, rookie, Frank. Then my PC on the Winnie the Pooh. I do collect Winnie the Pooh. I just thought this was cool, non-sport, looked very good. Something that I'll get graded. CGC Ghouls and Ghosts Super Power Club. So this came out of magazines, Nintendo Power, I believe, back in the day. Looked good. It had some Tecmo football, and they didn't have all four sides rigid. It was always cut too good. They cut the rigids off. Alexa Bliss, Undertaker, Queen Zelina, AJ Styles, Undertaker, and I'm pretty sure I have that one, but I got it anyway. Undertaker, Frank Thomas. Love that. I think I have that, but I just love that card. I'll get a couple of pages of it if I love it. Bailey. And that's like an instant card, like Tops Now card, I believe, for SmackDown. Pete Alonso Clubhouse Collection. Stacy Keebler, I partied with her in Test back in the day one night. This is Leah, who now has a special account and no longer wrestles, and she rides horses too. She does equestrian work. This Vader looked damn good. It's a sticker. It's actually centered. Everything. This will be going to CGC. This is one of the best stickers I've ever seen for that time. It says 25. I got it for 10. It wasn't supposed to be in the box, or if it was in the box, it was in the wrong box. So there you have it. And then another Stacy Keebler card. Please hang with me. Almost 30 in. This is from Got Baseball or Got Cards from Atlanta. I found them on Sunday. Yeah, so I felt bad about they had some good stuff, man. Uh, just awesome. Justin Upton auto, um, just really good stuff. And then they were giving a discount. Pretty sure I have that, but I don't care. I'll get them all day long. Sorry, Hitman, I don't peel. Awesome Diamond King of Bobby Bonilla. Not a Met I collect very much of, but I love Diamond Kings. I keep all my Diamond Kings. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I don't have that one, and it'll go into my Mets collection. Acuna didn't have. So this one was a 25th anniversary card. I don't know if somebody can tell me about this card. I don't know. Was it in packs? I don't know. I didn't have it, so I picked it up. Paul Skeens. Look at that. Topps gold, Ken Griffey. Get some. Thank you. I will. Just beautiful. I mean, the deal I got on these was just awesome. I got paid $40 for all these cards, and I couldn't believe like they still had cards. I don't. um, Very nice, very nice. Uh, let's see. Let's go with this stack because it just seems right. This one here, another just stacked up. So I picked up some Virginia historians to go in my Virginia book. James Madison, John Tyler, John Adams, George Washington, Little Debbie, James Monroe. Never seen these before. Thought they were pretty cool. Another John Tyler, and they just renamed his college. Not very happy with that. James Madison. I mean, I know why. I understand why, but Thomas Jefferson. But I don't know. Then we need to rename a lot of things. Uh, the Catwoman, the original from the '66 Batman. That one had the bat has Adam West, the what's his face that play. I don't know their names. I'm sorry, but it's Joker and Penguin, but they're famous actors, famous for that. And then probably one of the better Batman cards he had. A lot of them were really off center. It was kind of damaged, so picked those up. This is why I didn't see everything because I took my time when I saw something, and then man, if it was something for me to start digging through, I start digging through it. So I saw a topper, Ed Too Tall, and I just grabbed them, pretty much all of them. So I wore his jersey in high school. Was his number, not his jersey. 72. I think that's his last year card. Then I got Juan Soto doing the shuffle, and AJ Styles, one of my favorite wrestlers. If you didn't get a chance to see TNA wrestling back in the day, sorry about your luck. Bailey, thought that was a good card of hers. Bliss, another one of my favorite wrestlers, Sasha Banks. Carmella, who's not wrestling right now. Just I like this like rainbow foil Topps card. Trish Stratus, and the Phoenix. Alexa Bliss, Kevin Owens, one of my favorite wrestlers, and that of all time. He is one of my favorite bad guys of all time. When he was in ROH, he was awesome. Bailey. I got more. I didn't realize I got all these Baileys. And then I got this Ember Moon again in the tops rainbow foil. She's the ROH champion, like women's champion right now. I can't think of her name though in that one. Singa and Holiday. I believe that's the silver foil. I can't remember what it's called. Silver snowflake. Got an Angel Reese Prism. This is Kia Nurse. Brink. This is the Carndarzo girl that for the Center for Chicago. I really think they need to run the offense through her instead of Angel Reese or anybody else. She's unstoppable. Angel Reese, and she'll get double doubles too. She gets me bounds. Another rookie of Alvarez in the holiday foil. Rookie card, Chrome of Singa, I did not have. I love Beam Team rookie card of Alvarez. Beam Team cards I love them. This Gary Carter blue prism or wave or something. I don't know if I have that one. I have a lot of that year. I just went with it. Cardoza again. Mendoza, Reese, Tarasi, and then a horizontal of Cameron Brink. Stanford card. I don't usually get too many college or whatever cards. I like them in their uniform. I don't have any Caitlins except for two of the many of her Iowa cards. I think that's enough to represent her Iowa. Another Angel Reese. This girl right here, Baleste Taylor, I think that's how you say Baleste Taylor. She is a very, very good young player in the league. Another Cameron Brink. I just couldn't pass up the what these were going for. Cardosa. And this one, I actually sat down at these boxes. Again, they had them by team, league, broken down by like $4, and then they gave you a deal on top of that. It was just the more you bought, the better the deal. Cardosa again. And basically that day, I just needed a place to sit down. And I started going through dollar boxes where to sit down. And I mean, these were just basically, here, you want them, you take them. So I do. I take them, man. Angel Reese. And I mean, all these, like, just beautiful cards. This is Tiffany Mitchell. And Cardoza again. So, man, really did good. And I got one more stack to show you, and I'll be done with cards that I got out of boxes. This one here is a Jaden Daniels. And these came in the one touches. So I'm showing you how they came. These were bagged as well, but the bags looked rough. This is a wild card. I don't own one of these. I like the look of it. I actually looked at maybe buying them, but man, I couldn't pay for something that just doesn't have that much for something that doesn't have any rights. They got like personal rights. Cal Raleigh rookie card, which I might have. I just saw this and I was like, I don't know if I have one or not, and it's right there. I have one now. Cornerstone, beautiful card out of Finest. Purple Best. And the Mets lost again today when I'm taping this. They're just falling apart. Never seen this card before. Donruss 3000 Hit Club. Cal Ripken. They had this for a lot of different players. I saw the Cal Ripken and grabbed it. Beautiful. Ronnie Mauricio rookie card. And this box I went through Friday as they were doing a countdown, like telling everybody how much time they had left before they were shutting down everything. Was this Friday? No, Friday I went to the basketball game. Thursday I was there. And it was like right at the end of the day, in the middle, right where they had some of the macaroni bowls and stuff like that, if you were familiar. Before we walked over and got thrown out of the Embassy Suites. Mike Piazza. I think that's called a green, red, or rainbow or something. I don't know. Beautiful card. Loved it. I have not seen it, so I knew I didn't have it. And last but not least, Cornerstone. No, I did not get that from Ed Weskergriff. I bought this out of a box. Juan Soto. So my theory is, and if you've been here this long, congratulations. I hope you watch this in double speed because I know I talk slow and all that. And I'm rambling now, but I'm going to compare like box to buying out of the cases because I want to talk more about this later. I just think that a lot of the dealers want to put their comma cards or the big flashy graded cards in their out in their showcases, and for most of us normals, poors, you have to go through the boxes to get a lot of your PC stuff, your normal PC, your inserts, and things like that. And I want to talk more about that later. And I have some other thoughts that epiphanies, if you will, at this show. And I mean, talking with some of the housemates, really, have somebody to talk through things with was awesome for a week. And I really missed that already. So thank you for hanging in. I told you I wasn't going to get emotional on this one. I am ecstatic about these pickups. So until next time, like, share, tell a friend, and I will. Hey, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see ya.